Hey guys, today was my heavy leg day. I tried a new thing today. I tried a new stance. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but if you look at my stance, it's much more narrow. I tried it. I know I tried it yesterday, and I thought I'd really like it. But as of right now, I feel like my ankles are too tight, or they're just not used to it. And I just don't think I have the ankle mobility to keep my toes forward as of right now. And during the workout, I actually looked up should they even be pointed forward? And the website was saying well, you can generate more power if they're pointed out, and that other Olympic lifters point their toes out to some degree. But my toes are pointed pretty forward, and also I don't know if you can tell, I still have knee cave. So pointing the toes forward did not fix my knee cave. The weight felt pretty heavy still, and going to depth felt harder, I guess. It just felt like there was more tension throughout the full range of motion, and when I reached the bottom, I felt like my butt was winking, but honestly, I don't think it was. I looked still pretty upright. So this is now 265. The weight's still moving fast, so I thought the new stance would completely take me out. I did it for one set of 325, but the weight's still moving. I just didn't like the fact that my knees were still caving in and that it felt awkward. So this is this is right before the first set. That was just for one or two that I just wanted to see how it felt with heavy weight. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to try a set of 5. I tried the set of 5, and I did not like it. See, even there, my right side is caving in. And also, if you look at it at the bottom, look at how far my left knee goes over my toes compared to my right. Watch. See how far it goes compared to my right? I really need to get my right side ankle mobility up. So you'll see after my heavy sets, I just sit. So I did 3 sets of heavy weights. And then after I did 2 sets of just moderate, not even moderate, lightweight, to just sit, open up my hips, and really try to pull my toes to my shins. So really sit into that deep position. But yeah, those looked pretty bad. So this is me switching back to my normal stance. So still knee cave, but also look at my knees. See the left side? At the most bottom part, at the deepest part of my squat, my left knee goes way over my toes, and my right one hits a little wall. So I do have a slight imbalance there. I also did front squats after as well, because I wanted to work on that upright form, working more quads, because it is a quad dominant movement, and someone did make a comment about that I shouldn't be trying to make it a back squat, because it's not. I did fail my 3rd set of this weight. I honestly, in my mind, I didn't think I'd get it, and I didn't get it, but I just went for it anyways, because I just always go for it. I just go till failure no matter what, so I just went for it. So in my mind, these felt very bad, but overall after the workout, right now, I don't feel that tired. Last workout I did on Saturday, I don't know if it's because of the homework or other things, but I just felt so exhausted. But maybe my work capacity is getting used to the schedule, hopefully. Unless it's just a nice day today, and then tomorrow I'm tired as hell. But this rep right here is where I failed. I don't know if I just took a couple breaths, and I was like, oh man. Yeah, just dropped it. Everything's okay. I'm okay. Lower back's good. And then I just did another rep. So I just took all the weights off and then put them all back. So here is what I'm talking about. I'm leaning on my right side because my left side has so much more mobility. So I would sit at the bottom right here, open up my hips, and pull my entire foot basically to my shins. You can do it if you're sitting in a chair. You just pull your foot up, and you should feel a muscle on the front of your calf start to activate. That's what I'm trying to activate. I know there's other people on the internet, knees over toes guy, who preaches the same stuff of working that ankle mobility and working through that front part, because it also helps with any knee pain you guys have, is that it could actually be caused just by weak muscles in the front of your calves. So this front squat, I was really working on getting my knees really deep over and keeping an upright position. And I also have my hands around the bar. Shout out that guy who commented about that as well. So your guys' recommendations have honestly been helping me, so I really appreciate that. These were the Romanian deadlifts with the straps. So those are my new straps. Ordered them off Amazon. They were here in like 2 days. Amazing, right? But did it with shoes. They felt pretty good, honestly. My back was taking a toll today. I think the straps are going to be the best thing for my back growth in general, is because I haven't been feeling my back the right way. Like, I guess through deadlifts, or I don't even know if bent over rows, but maybe just my weak grip strength has been taking it all into my biceps or lower back. But it's not my lower back that was fatigued today. It was my lats. My lats just felt completely dead. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow because I got deadlifts, but I know for sure that it's gonna take a toll. So those 135 felt pretty good. I increased it to 225, and I was like, because I don't know, I was being bold and I could not keep it. I could not keep the at least upright posture throughout. So then I decreased it back to 135 after this, you'll see. And also for the wrist wrap, I was just getting used to them. You'll see me just readjusting like this. I just kept, I'm new to them, so I didn't do them as tight as I should have. So mid-set, they were falling off. But here I was literally thinking oh my God, my lats are it's just, I feel like I'm using fibers I haven't before because my biceps would take over that, or another muscle, maybe my upper back or lower back, or I don't know. It was probably my lower back that was taking it, but now it's my lats, and I feel I don't know, I'm kind of excited today. Maybe that's also why I'm not feeling that tired, is because that's another thing. It's more lat activation, so might increase my deadlift. Went back down to 135, so this is my decreased set, and my glutes or my hamstrings were on fire. I also noticed the bar was drifting forward. I need to fix that and keep it flush between my quads and shins. Don't know why it was doing that. Gotta fix that. Do not want the brunt on my lower back, but my lats were just dead here. I think this was my last set, and then I just did my calves. So when I did calves, I do seated calves. And today I made sure at the bottom part of the seated position of the calves, the machine was touching the end range of motion for it. I was just trying my hardest to bring my toes up and really work that ankle mobility and really work the front part of my calf. So I would get a full stretch, a massive stretch, and then push out, and at the top I would just hold it, and I only use 20 pounds. So I'm sitting on the machine, so it's my weight plus the little 20 pounds, and they were killer. And for those calf machines, I don't know how other people can throw 245s or 45 and 25. I don't know how they can do that and keep good form. If you want to keep good form, you really got to use low weight, or if you want full activation, you have to push through the top. Some people just push a little bit, but if you really push through the top I guarantee you, with no weight, push through the top, you will feel it and probably cramp up in a way you've never felt it before. Because I don't use heavy weight for calves, and I have pretty big calves, but I'm also genetically gifted with the low insertion. But still, I tell people, I'm you do not need heavy weight, you just need full activation. That's really with anything: chest, back, legs. If you just have the right glutes, in my case, right, you have the right activation, you could just build whatever you want to build. So this is the first set of splits. Felt really tight today. I'm thinking it's just because of all the other squat stuff I've been doing. I'm trying to also think, deadlifts is, now that I've increased deadlifts, my adductors and hamstrings have gotten so tight. But I was just working through, and at the bottom I would flex, there you could kind of see it, on the left side of the video, I'm flexing my glutes to open up and push down. So if you want to increase your splits, look up PNF stretching. It's basically flexing a muscle and then relaxing the muscle to lengthen it. And it really works. But in this case, since I'm warming up, this is more of just increasing blood flow. But once I get to my end range of motion, I kind of just sit there and push into the ground and open up my hips.
So I push into the ground. You can't see it, but my heels are pushing into the ground, and my outer glutes are opening up my hips to sit even deeper. So it's two muscles working like together. So the adductors are trying to shorten, and then when you relax, the glutes contract and open up your hips. So both muscles are trying to shorten, but you use them at different times. But yeah, that's how deep I got for that one. I think I did three or four, but I just really want to get deep in that. But yeah, 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry, someone was knocking on my door asking for a bagel. I am the bagel man here, so I gave him a bagel. But yeah, you push through, you sit deeper. I think I'm gonna start doing this every day. I might just do it like after the shower and really just sink deeper, because I really need to get the splits. I've been trying for like a year. But that was my heavy leg day. Tomorrow I'm doing deadlifts. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.